Hello again. My name is Brian Penny. I am the owner and editor of Clubhouse Conversations on Substack and Reddit and several other websites, including YouTube. And I'm also the only human being in the entire world, including Clubhouse staff, who attended all 51 of the Creative First pilot season finalists shows. And what I'm doing today is going over all the winning shows and the winning creators to basically break down the live reviews that I blogged in the moment while they were doing it. Everything was approved by all the creators. Everything was approved by Clubhouse. This was all done above and beyond what any of the creators did or any of Clubhouse did. And now I'm going back through and doing video commentary on the blogs that I wrote. And we're now on the final one of the winning creators, who is Anthony Trucks. So Anthony Trucks is a life coach, and Clubhouse has a long history with life coaches because, I mean, you could go back, look up Jason Calacanis talking to JT Fox, Brad Hager, and Manny Fernandez. That basically sums up what the difference is between an actual venture capitalist. I mean, we can go into what the value of that too, versus a life coach. A life coach essentially just sells you positivity. That's it. And I don't really personally think that that is something that should be a career. I mean, personally, I feel like everybody who is selling something like Steve Jobs, who has like an iPhone, like an actual device that you can sell, he also has to sell positivity and all that stuff. Somebody who's selling like Coca-Cola, even someone who's selling a book, someone who's selling anything, name anything, and they still have to be positive and sell positivity and all that stuff. The difference between a life coach and all the rest of these businesses is that the rest of these businesses are selling you all the positivity in order to sell you something that's real. The life coach just wants to sell you more life coaching, more positivity, more like you just get stuck in this endless loop of like, oh, this guy's feeding me positivity. Like, if you need somebody to feed you positivity, like, just be successful, and all these fame whores will just come around you and be fair weathered friends and tell you all the right things that they want you to hear. And I mean, that's all you have to do. It's not hard. You don't need a coach for that. That's just what happens in life when you get anything. But Anthony Trucks here was hired. It wasn't because he is a life coach, which is what he is. This entire thing that he has here is built to get you into his sales funnel. I put his link to anthonytrucks.com down below, so you can click that. You can read the review. You can read his own website. He's got his own podcast. Listen to all of it yourself. If you go through more than 10 hours of listening and reading this stuff without realizing that you're just constantly being stuck in a loop of reading more and more and more that never goes anywhere with nothing real, good luck, man. You need life coaching. You deserve to pay him money. Yeah, the Clubhouse hired them, and it wasn't anything to do with the life coaching. They hired him because they fumbled the NFL the NFL partnership launch on draft day. I've got tons of articles about this, and we're going to keep talking about that one, because what they did was there was a former NFL player, Darius Butler, who had built up the NFL club on Clubhouse, and when Clubhouse had partnered with the NFL, the actual NFL, they went through. Paul Davison, the CEO, said during a Sunday town hall, he said, follow the NFL club. He didn't realize that NFL, which is what the NFL club was called, just NFL, it was a club called NFL. He didn't realize that there was already a club called the NFL Club. And so everybody followed the NFL Club. Like Paul said, follow the NFL Club. He didn't say follow the official licensed NFL club called the NFL. There was a lot of ways he could have said this, but Paul is lazy. He's stupid. He made a mistake, fumbled his own multi-million-dollar launch with the NFL, and destroyed Darius Butler in the process, which caused a lot of people to, run to his defense. And Darius was in this also, but Darius didn't even show up for his own thing because Darius doesn't care about Clubhouse. He's got better things to do than deal with the cult. Darius has all the right to use the NFL stuff that he had, and it all since got restored. And Clubhouse has since apologized, I think, for making their massive mistake and taking it out on the creator, which they never should have done. It was just such a coward dick move that they made. And so Anthony here was hired because of that, really. It's not because he was a life coach. It's because between the two NFL players that Paul needed to hire to throw a bone to all of the old NFL players who were pissed off at how their brother Darius was treated, they decided, well, maybe Anthony can do this because, he's a former American Ninja Warrior, an NFL guy. He sells positivity and nothing else. Maybe we'll get him on here and he'll convince all the NFL people to come back. So that's pretty much what Anthony is. He's a Hail Mary play by Paul Davison to make up for his massive fumble and him sacking Darius Butler, destroying his club by not being able to follow his own clubhouse rules. He just ruined everything with the NFL, all relationships, burned all bridges with the NFL, and now he's trying to repair it by throwing Anthony Trucks in there. And so now everyone in Clubhouse gets to be pulled into this guy's and all these people's sales funnels of buying their books and going to hear their speeches about how you can be positive too. Positive thinking is all it takes. Positive thinking. They're selling you air. They're selling you nothing. I can think positive. Look at the smile. Pay me money to buy my book on how to smile. Like, Jesus, that's ridiculous. That's the dumbest shit I ever saw. Clubhouse is pathetic. Go listen to Jason Calacanis yell at all of them and understand that even he's an idiot for being a VC. They're all empty, but at least he's got money and power to back it. He's not just selling positivity like an idiot. But anyway, this is Brian Penny. This is Clubhouse Conversations, and this is my review of Creator First, whatever he is, Creator First Person. I don't know what they call these things. They're Creator First creators, I guess. They call them the first class, but they're not being treated like first class, and they're the second class. So, I don't know, creators we're calling them? We're going to call them creators? Anyways, this is Brian Penny. That was Anthony Trucks, living in a van down by the river. What the fuck?